Mahalo for staying with us right here on Island Life Live. AARP Hawaii is dedicated to strengthening our communities by advocating for what matters most to our kupuna and their ohana plus: health, financial security, and personal fulfillment.
Representing AARP Hawaii today is its state director, our friend Kelly Lopez. Aloha, welcome back.
Yeah.
Good to see you both.
Good to see you too. How come you stayed away for so long? No, you've been busy, huh?
Yes.
I know you guys are super busy. In fact, can you give us an update on what AARP Hawaii has been doing, in particular with the legislature?
Well, AARP is definitely fighting for our kupuna. One of the things that people don't know is that fraud and scams are basically at epidemic levels. So we're fighting to pass two pieces of legislation. One of the things to keep in mind is that scammers, no matter what, a lot of people think they're never going to be a victim, but the truth is these folks are professionals. They're going to find you at some point at the right time on the right message, and they will separate you from your money as quickly as they can. The challenge for kupuna is, you know, if you think about it, they've worked their entire lives and saved, right? So they're actually more prone to be victims because they'll lose more, right? The challenge is kind of hard to recoup that. Some people actually lose their entire savings. So tens of thousands lost. So for us, we've got two bills we're trying to pass this legislative session. So I'd love to talk to you about them, if that's okay.
Of course.
So one is a gift card protection. So we want to make sure there's protection for kupuna. The gift card bill, when it passes, will make it harder for scammers to use gift cards as a way to separate people from their money.
Got it. Okay, because sometimes some of those scammers say you want X, or you have X amount of dollars that we're going to give to you, but you got to go to a certain store to get gift cards. Is that what you're talking about?
Well, what they do is they'll say, like, you know, you either you want, or the big one is romance scams. So they make, like, you know, if they get to know you and they say, hey, I'm in a bad situation, can you send me money? Go get gift cards.
Got it, okay.
Give me the information on the back, and the money's gone.
Yeah.
And the other thing is what some scammers do is they'll actually take the information off of the cards and able to monitor it. As soon as you are just buying gift cards for your family,
they can access that as well.
They can access it. You give it to your family member, and nothing on top. Exactly.
That's unreal. And that's just one piece of ledge.
That's one. The other one has to do with cryptocurrency kiosks. For a lot of folks, they don't know what they are because they look like a regular bank ATM. They're in grocery stores, they're in drugstores, gas stations, they're everywhere. The problem with that is, because people aren't used to it, or they think it's secure because it's like a bank account, a bank ATM, Kupuna will put money in there, tens of thousands of dollars. And as soon as you give the information on the Bitcoin wallet and give that information, it's gone, and it's hard to recover.
So they emptied out the Bitcoin, and they empty out, and they've already collected that money.
You've put your cash in, that Bitcoin goes over to them, and, you know, basically it's gone very quickly. So in that particular case, we're trying to pass legislation that limits the amount of money you can put into those, be able to get refunds for first-time users.
And perhaps maybe clearly marking the machines as this is not a bank, or this is...
And my thing for people, if you see a kupuna on the phone and at one of those ATMs,
please go talk to them.
Yes, they're likely being scammed, because that's what the scammers will do. They'll keep them on the phone, keep them scared. And you know, go through that. The one thing I forgot was our other bill, caregiving. We got a tax credit for caregivers. About 1 in 4 people here in Hawaii are caregivers. Because we do that caregiving, our family members are able to remain in their homes where they want to be, rather than in an expensive, somewhat tax-supported care home. So by having them, they spend about $7,200 a year of their own money to try to care for their loved ones. So we think it's about time that the states support these family caregivers who are helping take care of our kupuna and our loved ones.
Makes sense to us.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So how can we support you guys in, like, kind of maybe helping you guys get over that finish line with our legislators?
Thank you. That's so important. So for anybody out there, if you're interested in engaging with us, a couple of things. If you have your own caregiver or fraud story that you're willing to share, it's the best way to convince legislators that the legislation we're trying to pass is important. So we ask people to give, send us an email at HIARP.org. AARP, hello, look at me.
No worries.
HIARP at AARP.org. That's our email.
Okay.
Let us know that you want to get involved. You can participate in and pushing for legislation. But the other thing on the fraud part is if people think they have been a victim of fraud, they should reach out to us. And we have what we call a service fraud watch network. We have volunteers who will take their information and let them know what they should do if they in fact were a victim of fraud. So importantly, they should get involved. The truth is, the scammers rely on people being too ashamed to tell the story.
That's true.
And that's the way to keep it from happening.
Yeah.
The other thing is we have wonderful events. So in addition to the passing legislation, we have events. We have fraud events. We've got pickleball social coming up.
Beautiful.
We've got something, it's for menopause. It's called Hot Flash. There's a lot to know. I mean, we just as women aren't educated about that, right? What to know about perimenopause, menopause. We're going to have doctors answering questions that people should be asking.
All kind of good things happening,
Yes,
yeah?
yes.
All right,
Nice.
so AARP.org/fraud watch specifically for that fraud, or just AARP.org, right?
Yes,
Beautiful.
yes. AARP.org/HI if you want to find out
For
about
Hawaiʻi.
events.
Beautiful. Kelly Lopez, thank you so much, sis. And don't be a stranger, okay?
Okay,
Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely.